What's happening, Capricorns? That's us, baby. That's me. That's y'all. That's why we here. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Hope everybody out there is well. Welcome to Distorted Vision Tarot officially. Welcome to Distorted Vision Tarot, where you are encouraged to look beyond what you can see. I will do a 10 card Celtic Cross spread for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It has taken me a while to actually get to a point to where, oh, those first cards. Queen of Wands, ooh, look at that. It's taken me a while to get to a point to where I could share, these videos with y'all. So I appreciate y'all. Second card is Prince of Swords. I'm gonna go back over these two, but these just fell out for now, so I did want to make sure that I got them out. Sun card, third position. But yeah, make sure is it Kanye? Let's see, yeah, they're there. Yeah, that looks good. Appreciate y'all tuning on in. But yeah, all your comments and stuff and everything, I appreciate anything that y'all got to say, because that's why I'm here. That card just kind of came on out too. We'll take that one. Queen of Swords. Swords here. Again, we're reading for Capricorn. Any messages for Capricorn? In just a moment here, I have to let the boys back inside. That is too many cards. I don't want to take all those. Because they're standing at the door looking at me. I gave them a chance to come back in before I started. But of course, as I shuffle, which I have to remind myself to let you guys know. It's all reflective. Whatever you see, if it's something that you, that's a lot. If something, that was too many. If something you see that resonates, take it with you. If it doesn't, you leave it. Just like a buffet, if it looks good, you get some, and if not, well, it looks like we ain't doing no buffets no time soon. Okay, whatever. All right, well, I'll go ahead. I think that's all we're getting out of these, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck here, and then we will get the rest of the cards out. Well, actually, first what we'll do, we'll talk about what we got out here first. Capricorn is what we're feeling here so far. So, first position is Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Aries energy. You're feeling good about yourself, feeling pretty passionate. You got some fire brewing, something starting up. Here, Capricorn. Influencing a new belief. Currently, what's getting in the way of that is Prince of Swords. Ooh, reflection. I'm still working on this camera angle stuff too. There it is. Hey. Picked up pretty well, but I got Prince of Swords. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that. I got a pretty good camera there. Oh yeah, what's crossing you is the Prince of Swords. Curiosity. Something that's got you wondering, something that's got you thinking. What are you curious about? What are you curious about? We'll also come back and clarify that later. Let me take a minute here. I have to let in the herd. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Yes, all right, we are back. Prince of Swords. Curiosity's got you. It's kind of getting in the way a little bit. It's got you a bit floaty. Of course, you've been thinking outside of the box, but some of this curiosity may be getting in the way. Underlying energy is the Sun card. You've been feeling great. You've been having wonderful emotions. Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. Like you've been extremely happy. Very, very happy lately. Recent past energy, Queen of Swords. Recently it's like you had to lay down the law. You had to make a decision. I mean, you really had to get someone to understand. Like, hey, this is how it's going to be. In present circumstances, Six of Cups. You've been currently, when looking back to what has been, what have you cherished the most since childhood? A little bit of reminiscence, per se. I guess I could say that. A bit of thinking back to some good times of a young, pure state, and being able to share that, of how that looked, what that looked like. It was so easy back then. And present circumstances stating, well, how can I get back to that? That's what I'm feeling from this Capricorn. Future, coming up near future energy is the Prince of Pentacles. Taurus energy as well here, pushing forward and incoming some quick moving stability that's coming your way. So be prepared. Not that you never are not prepared, but telling Capricorn to prepare is like telling him to wake up in the morning. Or I should say wake up, not wake up in the morning, but just, it's that simple. Also, the Prince of Pentacles brings in is quick thinking, swift ideas, swift beginning ideas, foundational. And the best approach should be 5 of Pentacles. Maybe in reverse. Yeah, I think that will be. I think that should be in reverse. Because the 5 of Pentacles represents, talks about insecurity, poverty, worry. Taurus energy. And I don't really see that. I don't feel that, just based on everything else here in the reading. Because here it's a lot of really good, cards here. Because the double queens here is, you've been quick to start your ideas here presently, and then in the recent past, like I said, you had to put your foot down. You had to let it be known. That's what was in the past here. And so I wouldn't say that your best approach would be to worry or anything like that, in the sense of this 5 of Pentacles. So in reverse would be that you release that worry, that sense of instability. You've been moving in a good direction. It just wouldn't make any sense for it not to be upside down. I can't see that here. And the Sun card again with the unconscious energy that's affecting the situation. Major Arcana, unconsciously being there, the general sense of warmth, the general sense of happiness, like this. Like I said, this entire reading, I wouldn't. With this being the underlying condition, maybe somebody here is maybe Pisces energy coming through Sun in Sun in Pisces. That I just with that being the underlying condition, because 12th house, so Pisces, or Pisces moon and rising or something. Pisces talks about the subconscious, the underlying energy here, and that you've released all worry needed. You've taken that step. taking that best approach is to release that worry, because it just, you know, it does nothing but weigh you down. You're hard on yourself already. Everybody knows that. Well, you should know. Everybody should know that Capricorn is the hardest person on themselves. They're harder than anybody will ever be. So don't worry about it. Don't even trip. They got it. People and influences currently around me. Prince of Wands. You wanting to move, you wanting to go somewhere, you wanting to do something. You got a little fire burning inside you that you just, well, excuse me, that would be the people around you. There's a lot of movement around you. I mean, you don't feel threatened. Don't ever feel threatened or unsafe, but just know that you have a lot of eyes on you, and that actually does show here through the reading as well, because a lot of people here in this reading, if you look back, there are, wow, Prince of Wands, Prince of Pentacles, Prince of Swords, and then the Queen of Wands that was here, and the Queen of Swords. Like, there's a lot of people here. Yeah, there's a lot of eyes on you. You've been watched. A lot of people watching you, Capricorn. That's how it usually is when you have a lot of readings with the court cards. Because of course this fire energy just isn't your energy. But it's definitely it's coming from the people or the influences that are around you, things that are going on around you. There's a lot of fire. Maybe maybe your pets are little Sagittarians all running around you. This is you trying to keep them tame. So, life positions, hopes and fears. Nine of Wands. Will you be enough? Like I said, there are a lot of people here. Like I was saying, look, you can see here in this card, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of eyes on you. The ninth card in ninth position as well. Yeah, you're there. You're there. You're in your comfort zone. Everybody's got eyes on you. I just feel like you're in the right position. Wow. Or for some of you, there's a lot of people that have their eyes on you, or you have your eyes on a lot of people. And the outcome is the Hangman, Major Arcana. You see him. He's just chilling. He's just hanging out. He's just watching, being wise. You see the sun behind his head. And the hangman, it's time to wait. It's time to observe. It's time to think. It's not a time of movement, but in its outcome, it will be up to you to take the time to think. Think about what you're gonna do. He said you have a lot of people watching you. You have a lot of people watching you, but that's pretty common for you, Capricorn. That's very common for you. You whether you know it or not, there are a lot of people watching you. I mean, you know why they're watching you. All right, so let's go through. We're gonna clarify. When I said the Queen of Swords. Let's go back here. In this past energy, we saw the Queen of Swords, where you had to make a decision. You had to lay down the law. You had to really step into a space of letting someone know. Like I don't know why I have to say this, but here it is. Clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Let's see. There are a lot of court cards here. Again, look at that. Queen, King, Ace, like there's a lot. There's a lot of people watching you. Like there is. Even in the past, like in the past, of course, Ace of Cups represents offering of love. King of Pentacles comes in as a bit controlling, can be controlling at times. Somebody tried to get bribed, maybe with money. Well, not necessarily bribe. I can't say bribe with money. That was really not a bad. That was a bad. You could scratch that whole thing. What I was trying to say is that someone here in the past was let know, was like, look, I love you, but I love you, and it's not because of your money. Yeah. So, you can spend whatever money that you want to, do whatever you want to do with it, but it's not, that's not why I love you. And that's why this queen had to, lay down. That's what the decision was here about. Or the fact of putting your foot down. Like, I'm tired of you thinking that money is the reason that I love you, that's why this love is here as well. That's not the reason. It's not money, and you had to consistently say that, which causing that frustration. Man, there's a lot here. What are you curious about? Something there. What's getting in your way here? Let's see. Yourself, because you feeling yourself. Oh, you feeling yourself. That Nine of Pentacles, there's, you feeling single, feeling solid, feeling like, you yeah, you feel as you should, but it does tend to get in the way sometimes because you can tend to take it to the extreme. You do too much. Yeah, that's what that's from. Yeah, you do too much. Let's see. I didn't look at the bottom. Overall energy. My goodness. Overall energy is the Ace of Wands that's at the bottom of the deck. New beginning. You actually started. You started something new. That's what all this is about. You started something new. Ace of Wands energy. You started something new, and now you've got a lot of people's attention. But it's okay. Like I say, you started something new here, and now you've got a lot of people's attention. Your hopes and fears, again, at the Nine of Wands, you're like, oh man, well, what if they don't like it? That's not up to you. That's not up to you to decide if they like it or not. It's about you understanding that what you are doing is true, it's right, it's honest. And you can do that and feel great about it. But again, it's not what they think, it's about you. Man, wow, this is... Alright, and close out the reading. We're gonna do always well, it's the first time reading, but pull 3 Starseed Oracle cards. Drink some water. I will read 3 cards from this deck, which is pretty cool, which will resonate here with the message that we have here today. Yeah, you start. Looks like hey, you started something new. Branching out here, yeah. Look at you trying to do all the things. I see you, Capricorn. I see you. To new beginnings. I heard that. All right. Pull some cards here. Okay, nothing. Oh, there's one. Take that one. The Blue Flame. Spontaneous awakening. Activation. Integration time. Look at that. It's time to put... oh, shit. Excuse me. I'll do that here, too, y'all. But, yeah, it's time to put actions with your plan. It's time to put your plan in action. That's... Yeah. Spontaneous. Yep. Just boom. Just do it. It's time to just do it. You've been thinking about it. Boom. And that's what... Again, it's Ace of Wands here as well. Second card. Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. You have what it takes. You have... Again, don't sit here and worry about what other people are going to think. They're going to watch regardless. They are going to watch regardless of anything else. But let them watch. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Everything unaligned must go. Shake off that excess. You know, you as a Capricorn, you understand what is good and what is not good for you. You it's very clear. It's always been very clear to you. But again, it's up to you to take that action. Take the actions that you need. Okay. So we're gonna read here the blue flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Like I said, it's a well, I guess a lot of people are watching. Again, I am a Capricorn, yes, and it was a new idea for me to put this on, so I guess it kind of does all kind of come together, but it's wild though, how, but whatever. The blue flame. Let's see. Come on, there it is. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences with those going through and being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and deep cellular and DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it is much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think of what we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate, and awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. Say this 3 times. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. It's an awakening. Like something started, something initiated here, which is something damn good. Whatever it is, whatever you started here, Capricorn, you got some good shit going. Know it. You got some good shit going. Like, I mean, boom. Blue flame, like, come on. Wake up. Second card here, Child of the Cosmos. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life. An intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath and will be there well beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it. Because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will, it is easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from this pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells. To remember that you're the precious child of a loving, gentle universe. That you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, and or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. You're worried that it's not you. Like you, it's yeah. I mean, Capricorn, you are foundational. You have already laid the foundation right here. It's already in you. You already, whatever you touch turns to gold. Like that's it. You can make that happen. It is within you. That's what this is. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? Take that question with you. And the last card here, and we'll get out of here, is lifting the veil. Question everything. Everything unaligned must go. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan the life for your things that may no longer be a vibrational match for you and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. You're Capricorn, you're starting to understand yourself that every little, no, I can't, not every little, but I should say the little steps that you're taking, that you think that those are little steps. No, those are the steps and the processes that you're going to lifting that veil, to getting there. It's all a part of the process. Each step that you go higher, there will be some things that just don't make it. They don't get there with you. It just happens. You just start to understand what's for you and what's not for you. Some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself. Notice what's out of alignment, then take baby steps required to bring it back to harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. But y'all better listen. Y'all better listen. You are being called to trust yourself. Notice what is out of alignment, and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. Trust yourself. You got this. Yeah, trust yourself. Because in the outcome, when you are here and you're taking a step back to look and see everything that you've sacrificed. Two Starseed Soul inquiry questions here to take with you. What isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? All right, Capricorn. All Nice. All right. Yeah, appreciate y'all on my first reading. We'll see y'all next time.